Welcome to Jerusalem. It's 5:30 a.m. Sunrise. You can see Mount of Olives in front of you. And today we actually have been at the tomb of Mary. We saw the ceremony of the dormition of the Armenian. You can see that they already finished it, and here they are going out, just like we are doing it. But look at the sunrise. It looks so beautiful, isn't it? You can see the wall of the city, and today it's all about Mary. Then you can see the Golden Gate. Then, according to tradition and the Pro-Evangelion of James and other souls, Anna, which is Hannah in Hebrew, and Joachim, met and actually they heard from the angel that Mary will be born without any sin. Then in that case there is a connection to Mary here, but I need to tell somebody where is the bus. Right, autobus. From here you can see beautifully Mount of Olives and the Jewish cemetery, Garden of Gethsemane, Mary Magdalene Church, the tomb of Mary that we came from. We are with a group of people like Christianity. The first lady is Iskar Rani, which is, I must say, my Christianity professor. And the group is mostly of tour guides, but not only. Sadly, we're not working because of the war, and in that case, we can celebrate, we can study. We are heading up to the Lion's Gate, but if we are talking about Mary, then Mary's Gate. This is one of the Arabic names of it. Mary is very important for the Muslims as well. She was the mother of Jesus, but Jesus was a prophet. Then a little bit different. זה החלק הקשה. It's quite hot now, and it's only 5:30 a.m. Ooh. I know that when I'm uploading a video of Mary, I'm losing a lot of the Protestants. For the Protestant, Mary was important. She wasn't mentioned a lot in the Bible, but her duty was to carry Jesus, and that's it. For the Catholic and Orthodox, she is the Mother of God, and they worship her as well, but not as Jesus. They know the limits. And today was the all Armenian Dormition of Mary. Sorry, it's like I was rushing and I'm climbing and it's hot and I'm thirsty. I can complain, but I love it. And this is Etty. Etty say hi. Hi. Ah. Look how beautiful is the Lions Gate. You can see the lions on both sides. Hello, kitty. That's what we did. Then welcome to the old city. Yay! We are at the Muslim Quarter. You can see the people who actually enter to the Ooh. Oh, the bagels! Look at the bagels! Sutna Mariam, the Our Lady Mary. Then now, actually, what I'm being told that although it's in Arabic, it's the Christians and Muslims that actually call that gate by that name. This is the gypsy neighborhood of Jerusalem, Muslims. But we are reaching to another place that connecting to Mary, and this is the birthplace of the Virgin Mary. Then what actually we are doing is a Mariam trail routes. Then this is Agias Anis, the house of Mary, according to the Proto-Evangelion of James. Mary is actually there's kind of a biographic map of Mary here as well. Then this is the route of Miriam. Remember, we started from the tomb, and she was almost every day at Mount of Olives, according to what we believe. The angel told her that she will die soon. Then at Mount of Olives, and if we talked about the Greek Orthodox, now you can see the Catholic house of Hannah and Joachim, Nativité, Marie. Then the Catholic adore her as well, and that's from the because that story takes us to the Byzantine area. Bethsaida, the pool of Bethsaida is there as well. I have so many videos of every place that I will mention now. What is important to understand that the temple was there and Mary was there. She served the temple from age 3 until she got the first period. Then in that case, very close to here. It's such a beautiful day. You can hear the bells of the church. The entrances to the temple is thus a few entrances that didn't show you the entrance that called the tribes entrance, but there are so many, and you can see that the soldiers are guarding here because we non-Muslims cannot enter there. Only Muslims can enter through those entrances. Done. Only Muslims can enter there. I cannot. There are 12 entrances to the temple. Here we have 4 entrances, and this is the second one. That was Bab al-Hutta. Ancient floor, Roman time. This is the Bab Faisal. Let's enter to it, and let's say just a moment. Let's say hello to the salesman. Mashlomcha. Then we are going to Bab Faisal, which is closed now, but it's a beautiful Mamluk place. Look how beautiful. The door will be open soon, but now we can actually be here. I mean, there's no one guards that place. Look how beautiful it is. You can see the 2 different colors, and the Mamluks were in a way slaves, and they'd never been married, but they served the Sultan. Then when they came to here, they had a lot of money, and they spent it on schools like madrasas and other facilities, and this is one of them. This is one of them. You can see the combination of the 3 colors. It's beautiful architectonic site. I love that place, and it's beautiful to be here because usually non-Muslims cannot cross that place. You can see the barrier. And because it's closed, we could enter. Look at the Rosetta at the top. If we saw here the red and white, I think here it's black and white. The Mamluks actually wanted to be remembered as because they have no children. Then in that case, let's face it, we remember them. Look at the Mamluk windows. Mamluks are the Muslims from the 15th century. A little bit smelly here. we're heading to the Via Dolorosa. And Mary's got at least one station that dedicated to her. Just stay tuned. Don't leave me this way. No? We're climbing up. And again, we are at the Muslim Quarter, although we actually talking about Christian places. There's another Mamluk entrance. From here you see the arch. And we're heading to the Antonia. That's where the Catholic believe that that's a place that Jesus was judged by Pontius Pilate. Today it's a Muslim school, then the Christians cannot use it except of Friday noon. Then this is the first and second station, according to the Catholic, of the Via Dolorosa, but actually everything happened there. You can see the stations marked with that. Then this is the judgment place. I do have videos of everything, of every station. Then so, please subscribe to my channel. And that's what I like. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. And my dears, I'm dedicated that video to a very important couple of mine that enjoying the COVID now, and it's not easy for them. Then pray for EJ and Betty. Pray that they will feel better as soon as we can. We are at the top of that hill, and you can see a beautiful arch, but we are going to the valley, to the Terrapen Valley, and Bab al-Wad is in the Arabic name. Bab al-Wad, it's the gate of the valley. And in Roman time, Jesus' time, it was called the Cardo. Then the arch that you see in front of you, it's a triumph arch that was built by Caesar Adrian, 2nd century, but so many of the Christians believe that that's where Pontius Pilate washed his hands. This is something that it's really remarkable, because this is a beautiful triumph arch from 2,000 years ago. Ba-bam! Look how beautiful it is. Is that a nun? Is that a Jewish woman? Is that a Muslim woman? We don't know. We don't know. But it actually shows you that there is a connection. The clock tower is on top another hill. And this is San Salvador. The Latin thing. That's from limitation sentence. Okay. It's so nice to see that place empty. And remember, we're talking about Christians, a lot of Christian institutes, but Mary. But it's a Muslim quarter. And this is according to the Greek Orthodox, the prison of Christ. That's where Pontius Pilate judged Jesus. Then to find a solution for that, let's say that everything that you can see here was part of the Antonian part of the place. Then it could be judged there, it could be judged here, accept whatever you want to accept with it. Prison of Christ. The Greek Orthodox, when they actually started their Good Friday procession, they started it from here, from the prison. The Catholic started it from the first station, actually from the Muslim school. They have rights to start the procession of Good Friday there, around 12. You can see again that lady. She can be one of the, I don't want to say fanatic, because the women choose to cover themselves. Then no one can see them, but it can be a Muslim woman, because she's using a very primitive telephone. It might be a Jewish one. But I don't know. Again, you can see here a lot of soldiers, and Damascus Gate is that way. Wow, the Austrian Hospice is right in front of you. Okay.
This is Shimon.
Okay, Shimon. Then you can see the side of the third station. Hello, Shimon.
This Shimon. This Rivka. This Contento.
Rebecca.
Contento.
And Simon.
Yes,
Shimon and Simon.
Simon, really?
Then that's the third and the fourth station. The fourth station is Mary met his son on the way. Then in that case, it's not in the Bible, it's traditional story. Then in that case, the mother met a child that she knew that he's going to die for day 40, die before her. Then think about the agony of the mother. There's another station of her, but I'm not sure that we will enter to the church of the Holy Sepulchre, the Pietà. There's another church, another station, or another story of Mary. And Mary was next to the cross, only at the book of John, and John didn't mention her name. He just said, woman. The Talmud actually tells us that when the Jews were crucified, and so many Jews were crucified by the Romans, not only Jesus, the women used to give them kind of drugs that they will feel dizzy. And this is nice. This is from the Talmud. It's not from the New Testament. Talmud, it's the oral book of the Jews. And this is the fifth station. It's where Saint Simon helped him to carry the cross. 3 evangelions actually tells us about a guy from Libya. And why do we believe in it? I mean, it can be a fiction story. I mean, the story doesn't help Jesus theological. I mean, feel dizzy, someone helps him, it's too human, not so divine, but still it was mentioned. I mean, at that time, at that time when you had to help someone, I mean, the soldiers didn't help him, but they could force someone to help him. And Saint Simon was a Jew who came for Passover. Then there were a lot of Jews, and they actually chose the first one. He didn't help Jesus. He actually was forced to help Jesus. Then this is Simon from Syrian. We found a tomb of someone by the same name, Simon from Libya of today. Is that the one? Is that a connection? We're not sure. Then Via Dolorosa. Remember? Mark with a round plate, and you can see the. And remember, we are here to study, to enjoy, to understand, but we're here to bless Betty and EJ. Then please write them a comment. Betty and EJ, they need our praise. Remember the Mamluks? There's another entrance here, because it's very close to Al-Aqsa, didn't it? We talked about the Jewish temple because this is the story. This is the place at the time of Jesus. But today, it's a Muslim site. According to the tradition, Muhammad ascended into heaven from there, from the site of the Jewish temple, and met God himself, who gave him the 5 prayers of a day. Then the Mamluks build their institutes next to the most important place. It's actually the 3rd important place for the Muslims. Look how beautiful is that structure. Belongs now to the Greek Catholic nuns. 6th station is where Veronica saw Jesus walking, almost like me. I'm so thirsty. I'm awake. Let me see. 24 hours now. I visited with our group of tour guides and people who likes Christianity from early morning until now. That's why she said that we were going to stop soon and we will try to relax. You can see here the column that mentioned Veronica. And for me, Veronica is so important. I'm sure that you watch Veronica's videos of mine in my YouTube channel. She's so important because she's the only one who actually helped Jesus voluntarily. Saint Simon didn't. He was forced. But Veronica did it. The end of the street is one of the gates. Kind of a gate, and that will be the entrance to the city. Outside the city. Look at a nun with a small stall. She's going, as I believe, to the tomb of Mary. We just came from the Armenian procession. Now it's the Greek Orthodox procession. And when we go out of the city, you will see the seventh station where Jesus fell for the second time. The third station is next to the Coptic remember, if you watch my videos, we saw it early morning, but we're gonna skip it because it's almost 6 o'clock and I'm sweating. We are going to the Maronite convent. That's where we slept yesterday. Beautiful place. As you can see, it's totally empty. Then in front of you is the 7th station. We're skipping the 8th station as well. Then we are now out of the city. Remember, the church was outside the city. The 8th station, that's where the women of Jerusalem saw Jesus and wept. And he said, "Why are you crying? I'm not important. I mean, it's not important now. Yeah, this is my duty. I will be crucified soon. But later on, you're going to suffer a lot." You can see that the market is closed. It's closed because of 2 reasons. Actually, no, only 1 reason, because that is the main street. And it's closed because it's very early. It's a local market here. A little bit for the tourists, but we're almost celebrating 1 year of war, then 1 year without work, 1 year without tourists. And not only me suffering, the people here that depended on the tourists are suffering at all. And if you reach 33 minutes, then you are better than so many others. And if you want to support my channel, you can do that. Look at the like button. Next to it is there's a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks. You can help me via YouTube, but at the description you will find 2 more links. First of all, information about the Via Dolorosa, but you will find 2 more links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, and through there you can do that too. If you will climb up, you will reach the roof of the church and the 9th station where he fell for the 3rd time, but we are skipping it because I need to take a shower and to drink 2 liters of water. But look how beautiful is the market without people. The Cardo was the main street from north, which is behind me, Damascus Gate, and south, it's Zion Gate. And it's called the Cardo, the heart of the city. When you're dealing with a doctor who deals with heart, cardio. Remember the Adrian Triumph Arch? There's another one here, but there's another Crusader Arch. Crusader is only 12th century. Let me show it to you. 12th months of the year, and this is 12th century. Unbelievable. The Crusaders were kicked out by the Muslims, and that place used by the Muslims as a Seville, a place to drink water. Then they kept that place. They destroyed everything around, but they kept that. I think it was Templars. Today it belongs to the Protestant Lutheran Germans. We can only thank Jesus. Redemption is redemption by choosing the way of his love, a love that does not fear suffering, that is sacrifice and even praise for its enemies. Wow, this is strong. And guess what? This is the first time that I saw it. Whoa, me. See, I need to be here at 5 a.m. to understand that. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is right there, but I'm skipping it. I'm really tired, and it's not the end of the day. We are going to the Franciscan Museum in about 2 hours. And we are going straight to eat breakfast. You can see the arch, and a lot of the crosses that I'm buying for you. You know, I'm blessing your crosses that you're buying and sending it to you and preparing videos. It's from the Golden City Bazaar of the journey. If you want to have your own cross or your own Bible, you can do that too. Look at the Buy Me a Coffee link, the description, and you will see it. Let me just show you the facade of the church. And I'm going to, unbelievable. Here it is. This is the facade of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And I'm going back to the group. We're going back through the beautiful market of the Greek Orthodox. But remember the arch that we saw? Look at the Redeemer Church. The view from there is unbelievable. But you have to climb it. The Lutheran didn't think at 1892 to build a elevator. This is Optimus. Market, Moristan, another name for it. Oh, you can hear the bells, the church bells. Look at the beautiful fountain without water, although Tuesday, I'm eating a lot with big groups. The panoramic Golden City, the view is amazing, and the falafel shawarma is not bad at all. St. John Church, beautiful church, a very old church, Byzantine time. And see the roof there? That is the convent of the Maronite. You can see the bell towers now. Right there. And we are heading there. I don't know if I'll take first a shower or drink 2 liters of water. Oh, that was lovely. And it's part of the video. That was beautiful. And you did it. You did it. You walked all the way up.
Yes.
You didn't take the bus. I'm so happy for you. That's nothing. It's so beautiful. So touching. How long you are married? How many years?
Hmm?
How long
Yeah, we are the second.
Second, all right. And still
12.
12 years and still love each other.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Then I'm blessing you.
Thank you.
Love each other. Don't ever stop to love each other. This is the entrance to
We'll
John
try
the
to.
Baptist Church. Enjoy.
Yes, we do.
Celebrate. The main street from right to left, from west to east, will be to your right. It's called David Street, but we are now at Christian Quarter Street. This is David Street. As you can see, nothing is open, but that is mainly because it's too early and there are no tourists. This is a very touristy area. Hello, kitty. Hello, hello. And ooh la la, it's sunny. You know what, my dears? Because you are with me for 41 minutes, I'm gonna climb up to the roof with you to show you the sunrise through the roof of the through the roof of the convent. I'm climbing up. Okay. Yes. Then this is the Maron Monastery convent. Let's climb up. You see Maron himself welcome us. He is from the 4th century. I got, look, this is the water, but later on, because the sunrise is already up, and we want to see it before it will flash our eyes, then you can see how beautiful is that convent. And let's say thanks to Iska, thank you very much. Yeah. And Etty, we're climbing up. Look at your eyes. It's like you want to kill me now. I'm feeling like a little bit dizzy, but the energy is so strong. And we are heading to the roof. And you are with me for 43 minutes. If you will reach the end of the video, be my guest. And actually write me a comment and let me bless you for that. This is the church, which is a simple and nice church of the nunnery. You can see the sign of Lebanon. And it is funny, we are staying in a Lebanese place and in Jerusalem, and the Lebanese Hezbollah has actually bombed us yesterday, actually every day for the last 10 months, 11 months. But lately he's doing it roughly. And here it is. Let's not people. Yeah, up there. Oh, nicht wirklich tot. Did I say that? Wow. Yes. It's beautiful. Oh, we're not the only one. הלכת איתנו עד הכל, לקחתם אוטובוס? לא. היית איתנו. דן, sun is...
זה שאתה לא שמת לב שהיינו איתכם כל הזמן.
אני דיברתי לעצמי. כל הדרך ודיברתי. Then in that case, what we can see here, the Jewish quarter with the two synagogues, it's a replica of the synagogues that were here until 1948 and been destroyed by the Jordanians. They actually destroyed most of the Jewish quarter. Then when we came back in 1967, we excavated and started to build them. The first one to the right is from 2010. The second one, Tiferet Israel, it's still the glory of Israel. It's still, they're still building it. I've never been at the rooftop of it. But now you can see beautifully the mountains of Moab, Jordan. I'm not sure that I can see it. It is. No, it is.
But not for sure they can see beautiful.
Yes,
right?
I don't know if you can. I mean, the camera is sensitive, but not so sensitive. And because Etty and I know that place, that we can actually see it. And the other side of Mount of Olives, and this is Mount of Olives now, is the Judean desert and the Jordan River. Look at the sun and the Ascension Church. That's where Jesus ascended into heaven. But you can see two towers there. The big one is the Russian place of the Ascension. Why Russian and not all Christians? Mainly because the real site, the exact site, is occupied by the Muslim. Then it's a mosque now. Then the Russian built themselves a place next to it. To the right, you can see another tower. This is Paternoster Church. Actually, when St. Helen came to Jerusalem, she built that church that no one knows about it, and you can actually see it on my YouTube channel, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre that you will see soon. Because of the sun, you cannot see the Jewish cemetery. Now, it's difficult to see, but it's white, it looks like a wall. This is the Jewish cemetery. Then, according to the Jews, Muslims and Christians, the future will start there. The Messiah will come through there, according to the Jews, and that will be the resurrection time. That's why the cemetery there is so important. According to the Christian, the Messiah already came. Then this is the, and when Jesus will come again, it will be the resurrection time for the Christians. And according to the Muslims, Allah will build a bridge between Mount of Olives to here, and the good disciples will resurrect, will enter to this city safely. The middle one, middle tower, is Augusta Victoria, a Lutheran church, German church, and the left one is the Hebrew University. In between is the Mormon University, Mormons, here it is, university as well. Then so many things are here. If we talked about Mary, and this is difficult to see. All right, that place is called Dominus Galilee, and according to tradition, that's where the angel told Mary that she's got 3 days to live. Another connection to the story of Mary of today. It's a Marian roots, remember? Then we walked. All right, let's do that. The tomb of Mary is somewhere there in the valley. And then we climb up. Remember, you walk through the Via Dolorosa. You can see a minaret. Remember, that's the school, the children's school, and first and second station is there. The dome, that's difficult to see this dome. It's the area of the third and the fourth station of the Via Dolorosa. We just came from there. And the Redeemer Church, remember we saw the ancient arch from the Crusader time. We saw St. Oh gosh, it's too difficult for me now. John the Baptist. The red roof that you see is part of the Greek Orthodox Patriarch, which is so close to the tomb of Jesus. And remember, the church where we saw that's the first dome, and the clock tower, and another dome of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. If we talked about Mary, one of the stations dedicated to the Pietà. If you've been with me in that church, I have hundreds of oh, look at the kitty. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, yes, you can see the kitty. Jump, kitty, jump. Jump, yes. Then you saw Mary with a spear in her heart. When Mary and Jesus the Holy Family were at the site of the Jewish temple, Mary been told by Saint Simon that her son will die in front of her eyes. That was the first time that Jesus visited the temple. It's a Jewish tradition. Until today, it's called presentation at the temple. And Jesus was there at the age 12, and he's forgotten there by his mother. And the third time as he entered as a Messiah, but there's so many stories about the Jewish temple that was there. And the Holy of the Holy was instead of the Dome of the Rock, the site according to the Muslim tradition when Jesus ascended into heaven. Now you're gonna love it because the sun is in the right location. The Latin Patriarch is there, and Jaffa Gate. We entered, remember, from the Lion's Gate, and that's Jaffa Gate, the end of the end of the city. Then now you know that it took me 50 minutes to reach the end of the city. But if I will walk without talking, it could take me 20 minutes. Then now we know how small the city is, and this is Jaffa Gate, which is to the right. The tower is one of the 3 towers that King Herod built. It's his fortress. It's the highest place of the city. Then everyone who controlled the city used it, and the Armenian Quarter is here. You can see British church. It belongs now to the Messianic Jews. Christ Church, and the Armenian Quarter is there. Then Armenian Quarter, Jewish Quarter, Christian Quarter, and most of the place that we walked today was through the Muslim Quarter. All right, 52 minutes, it's more than enough. Then let's say thank you for a beautiful day. And Etty and I are going to drink at least 2 liters of water. And food. I'm not sure that we can sleep. I'm going to take a shower.
Who knows?
Who knows? Are we going to sleep, as my mother said, in the tomb? But we actually came from the tomb of Mary, and we saw the tomb of Jesus. Maybe now. Thank you very much for being with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to send it to everyone that you know. And please pray for EJ and Betty. Thank you.